Alright, big champion game. Parker!
Look at little Goblin Jr. Gonna cry?
Hello Spider-Man fans, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. We finally have ourselves our first look of Spider-Man 3, at least leaked set photos of the set of Spider-Man 3 currently being filmed in Atlanta. What I'm going to be doing here for you guys is breaking down these set photos concerning Spider-Man 3, also taking note of the one major change to the new suit in Spider-Man 3 that, although be it a small detail, I think makes the biggest difference as a Spider-Man fan, and even some thoughts and theories on what exactly is going on here. So I'm gonna need you webheads out there to give me your opinions on these Spider-Man 3 set photos. What do you think exactly is going on here? What do you think the location means in Spider-Man 3? How do you feel about the setting? And also don't be forgetting to hit that like button, especially if you're enjoying the Spider-Man content brought to you on a daily basis here. Alright, so these photos are being provided by Just Jared. They're the ones who have and own these photos, so you can check them out on their website. But we got our first sneak peek of Spider-Man 3, of him in costume here. Now when I go ahead and show you these, it really doesn't seem like it's all that different, like anything has changed. It just seems like the good old Spider-Man suit that just looks 100% amazing in my opinion, and I still get so baffled that Disney and Sony decide to look at that suit, how it looks in daylight. This is a leaked set photo from an unprofessional artist, and look how amazing that thing looks, and they decide to go, yeah, we're gonna cover that thing in some CGI for you. But either way, as an eagle-eyed Spider-Man fan, you should have noticed one major change to this suit that is different from the way it looked in Spider-Man Far From Home, that I'm like, finally, for the ultimate Spider-Man movie, they are getting it right. The one major change that they've made to this suit is they went ahead and removed some of the black strips on the belt of this Spider-Man suit, and oh my god, it makes a world of difference in my opinion. I don't know what happened after Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, or really just comic book characters in the last recent years, but for some reason, they're not allowed to have this belt in the shape of underwear surrounding them in modern day. I mean, Superman's already gotten rid of that, Batman's gotten rid of that to an extent, and they were trying to mask that underwear look in all the Spider-Man suits, and the Spider-Man OCD in me was always flaring up. Let me take you back to the days when they introduced good old Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. This is before your boy had a YouTube channel and a great community of you Spider-Man fans following me around and making cringy intros. No, I was sitting at high school at the computer lab just staring at this thing, and all I could think about is, why the hell are they not connecting the lines? The lines need to touch. You don't know how much higher on the list this suit would be as my top favorite suits if those lines at the bottom just happened to meet, and also if they got rid of those yellow weird eyes that they gave him. Just make those silver or white, please. Now, it finally being shown off and proud, this belt, I think it makes the suit just look a lot more cleaner, a little more simple in a good way. The other thing to notice here is the emblem is also highlighted white a little more than the previous suit. Those seem to be the biggest major changes right now, but like I said, to me, they make a world of difference. If you didn't even notice them when I pulled up this photo and we're going, what are you talking about, new suit? Well, then I guess you're fine with that belt being hidden, you monster. But if you are wanting a brand new looking suit, it looks like we're gonna get one, because we have here an Instagram user who prefers to remain anonymous, but this person was the one who was letting us know, hey guys, you're about to get some Spider-Man 3 set photos pretty soon, so be on the lookout. And he's also been following the production super closely, and this person being around the set of Spider-Man 3 a lot, he has went ahead and said this, replying to somebody else. I wouldn't call that new, referring to the suit, just a small update. I'm sure the new one is going to be very different. And then he goes ahead in response with saying it is new, and there is another one. So I really thought that this upgraded or modified look in the Spider-Man Far From Home suit was just going to be something that the movie would ignore, and it's like, oh, we just got rid of those details a little bit. We're not really going to talk about how or why he changed this. But right here with him saying it, no, this is a new suit. Does that mean we're going to get a moment where the previous suit needs to be gotten rid of, whether to some battle damage or Spider-Man just is always updating this thing like it's an iOS? And of course, it's not a Marvel MCU movie unless they give us a brand new suit halfway into the movie or towards the end, and I'm kind of disappointed by that, man, because I super love the red and black suit. I know some people like the traditional red and blue, which I completely respect too, but there's something about this red and black suit that really pops for me, especially if we're getting all three Spider-Man coming together. Tom Holland's really going to be able to stand out in that crowd, which also makes me wonder what kind of suit they're going to give Andrew Garfield, whether they're going to give him his Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit or maybe a better updated version of that Amazing Spider-Man suit that he first got, which I wouldn't mind. Like I said, just make that belt touch and have those eyes turn white. Take your guesses now for what exactly you want the new suit to look like. I don't know if it's going to be something as mechanical as the Iron Spider suit. I think, again, it's just going to be something simple and sleek down. For all we know, this hint of another suit could just be sort of like a Night Monkey situation where, because everybody is after Spider-Man in town, he can't really risk going out in his regular suit because everyone will recognize that. So he has to put on an undercover suit or some kind of homemade suit again because he's not able to get to his lab, or I should say Stark Industries lab. But as far as what's actually going down in these photos, we really have no idea as of yet. I do like how a lot of fans are pointing out these two photos of Spider-Man right here moving his arms in a certain way is really resembling Tobey Maguire when he's dancing in Spider-Man 3. I highly doubt that's actually what he's doing here, but hey, if this version of Peter Parker decides to bust out that dance, I ain't gonna say a thing about it. Two really interesting things to note though about this location and where they're filming. One, the main setting for this shoot right here is a bakery donut shop by the name of Peter Pan. Now, I went ahead and made a little joke once I saw these photos, and I was like, what if this Peter Pan bakery shop is actually the key to the multiverse in Spider-Man 3? The way I came to that conclusion is, you know, Peter Pan, PP, Peter Parker, and Peter Pan goes to Neverland, so Peter Parker entering Neverland, which is this donut shop. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I mean, this is also the Marvel Cinematic Universe that gave us the origin story where Nick Fury lost his eye to an alien cat. So anything can happen, really. One thing also that is really puzzling fans and making them wonder, like, what is going on here is we have Tom Holland's brother, Harry Holland, on set wearing wires, so it seems that even Tom Holland's brother has a role in Spider-Man 3. Man, we thought this movie was packed already. This is kind of awesome though, because if you follow Tom Holland on any of his social medias, you know he loves his brother a lot and is always bringing him in for his videos. So it's kind of cool that he'll also be popping up in Spider-Man 3 as a small cameo. A lot of people though are theorizing to what exactly is going on. Some of the popular theories goes as maybe this is going to be a flashback scene and we'll finally see what's happening to that fateful night where Peter Parker lost Uncle Ben. Maybe they'll finally flesh out that story so we can connect and we can sympathize when we meet all these other Spider-Men who we've seen lose their Uncle Bens. But I don't know, I think Tom Holland already looks young enough where if you put a little bit of makeup on him and change his hairstyle up from this photo that people are saying is from the set of Spider-Man 3, but I can't get any confirmation on that. This might be from a different movie, guys, but everyone is going around and saying it's from the set of Spider-Man 3. If you do know it's from a different movie, please let me know down below. But I think in this photo, Tom Holland definitely looks younger just by a little bit of a hair change. But my best guess to what's actually going on here is that it's said that this scene being filmed for Spider-Man 3 is just stopping a regular thief in New York City who's taking maybe another purse or a bike, or since it's in front of this bakery shop, maybe stealing someone's donut. And that could just be the little cameo role that his brother plays, as a thief who gets wired up by Spider-Man, as we see here with Tom Holland wearing his mask and then someone in wires floating up in the air. That could be Harry's stunt double, and that might be what's going on here. But a lot of people are also saying, what if he's actually playing Harry Osborn? Harry Holland? Harry Osborn? Anything possible. But still, as our first couple of set photos for Spider-Man 3, I think it's really amazing. We just got to keep our eyes out now if they reveal anything else, if they're going to show some Jamie Foxx Electro out there, a Alfred Molina Dr. Octopus, or if the actual Spider people start showing up, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, which I highly doubt it. There's no way they would risk filming all that stuff in public for it to get leaked and talked about by doofuses like me. Be sure you guys leave me your thoughts and theories down below on these photos. Do you like them? Do you like the little tweak to the suit, or are you still not up for the red and black? I know people want red and blue back. Anything and everything, go ahead and leave your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.